Hi guys, Storm here with another video. So this will be a video explaining how to get different ammo types, exclusively explosive ammo types, or we're going to be mainly surrounding that field. At the end of the video I'll explaining guns that come with explosive ammo and guns that also have incendiary ammo that you can get. So starting off with number one, and you cannot do this normally, you can't just have it willy-nilly. There it is. The only gun that has that, when you get it all the way, is the Stingray. It has explosive rounds that come with the modifier, but that's a gun that comes with it just as is. Also, you can say that the rocket launcher, because it's a rocket launcher, it's going to be explosive, obviously. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So the first gun you can get explosive ammo with when you pack-a-punch it is the VKM, surprisingly. It's without a modifier. The modifier just makes the bullets fatter, which makes it an easier hit target, which increases the accuracy. But that's it. But when you pack-a-punch this, the rounds become explosive, which you might want to take into account when choosing which gun you want to do, because it's going to be that much more powerful and having much more damage. It has high damage, and I think it might have the highest damage in its class. This also has high damage. They both have high damage. Although for some reason this one has the highest damage. It's saying it has more damage than VKM. I don't know if that's true when it's fully upgraded, which you would think that this one being slower and having explosive rounds when you pack-punch it would be. Maybe it adds it, it's just not going to show it because it's not considering pack-punch in zombies. But overall it's saying the Hades has the most damage, but that's getting off topic. And if we're going to count the bars, we might as well say Titan has the same amount if that's the same, so we have one. 10, it looks like. Because I hate the bars in this one. They're so tiny. It's hard to see. It looks like it has 10 bars. Yeah, I think 10. And this one has 10 as well. So then we can safely say this one's 11, and nothing else comes close. This one has like 9. So, yeah. Anyway, moving right along. The next weapon to have explosive ammo when you pack-a-punch it is the Paladin HB50. I just consider it a 50 cal, probably because it used 50 caliber bullets in Blackout, but whatever. Moving right along, everyone knows this is the grenade launcher gun when it's pack-punched, and because of that, well, everyone that plays zombies frequently and actually gets this, pack-a-punched would know that, or tries to go for the dark matter challenge, getting the dark matter camo, or the Dark Ops challenge where you double pack every weapon. And in any case, you get a grenade launcher weapon. It's like pretty cool, pretty powerful, pretty fun to use. Gives you a different you pack-punch it. Same goes for the SMG, which sort of changes into the same reticle of the Death of Orion, also known as the Scorpion gun, and 9. I don't know why people call it IX. It's the same stupid lazy people that never got an education that call Grand Theft Auto IV that versus just calling it 4 because they don't know basic Roman rules. It's not even going past 10. I mean, come on, guys. Then, this should go without saying, the Welling, because it's acting as the Mustang and Sally and all the other previous pistols. It's the starter pistol that becomes explosive rounds when you pack-punch it. One of the weakest guns, becoming pretty darn powerful. I don't know into later rounds, but it does that pack-punch. It probably has the most explosive rounds because it's just like, blasts them away. So I think it's kind of ironic, but I think that's what they're going for. Other than that, and I'll say the name of that shotgun, the M1897 people call it the trench gun. It's called the Trebuchet. I don't know if that's French, if I'm even saying it right. Tree bucket. It's not the bucket. It's Trebuchet. I think that's how you pronounce it. But I think that stands for trench gun. That's what it translates to. Because believe it or not, there's a lot of words from foreign lands that translate straight into English. So if you think of, you know, Spanish, with you got your Mexicano, Mexico, and stupido, which is just adding the O at the end of everything. Um, you have Wunderbar, which means wonderful. You know, it's like you could kind of figure that out. So it's interesting. Yeah, I think that just about covers it. Now we're gonna go into the wonder weapons, the ray gun and the ray gun Mark II, and the customizable ray guns. Well, we'll leave those out. But in any case, those are considered splash damage weapons, not explosive weapons, although they act basically the same. They blast back enemies. If you shoot the floor, you will damage yourself and surrounding zombies. So they might as well be explosive weapons, which is why I'm considering them in the video, because it's different ammo type, and it basically acts the same way as explosive rounds. The only difference is the ammunition being fired. That's light, you know, it's lasers or, you know, whatever, and it somehow has explosive. I don't know, but when you think of a ray gun, you've played it for a while, you know what it is. It's better to just feel it and do it than to explain it. But it's basically explosive rounds, because it acts in an explosive splash damage manner versus just a normal laser. And then we have the incendiary rounds going into that. This is what I was going to say about concluding the beginning of the video. You have the Mog 12. When you include Dragon's Breath, not only does it increase the damage, but it also adds lingering incendiary ammo flames, which damage the zombie over time. And I think that's the only gun in this class that does, you know, uses incendiary rounds. Which I think for the Mog 12 explicitly is called Dragon Breath. But most people, I think we first found Dragon Breath when it was in BO1 with the Spaz 12, I think it was. I don't know. There's the Spaz shotgun. And I think in movies they've actually used the Spaz with Dragon's Breath, because it's made specifically for that. But incendiary rounds, I think you normally do the same thing, unless it just has a higher burn rate, which means it goes into flames longer and has more of a flare to it, whatever. Going into the freeze rounds, it's not going to be listed because, yes, it's a wonder weapon. It is the Witcher's Wail, and what am I saying, Witcher's Wail? Is that what it's called? I think that's what it was called in BO1, but then they sort of changed it. It's the little freezing gun, you know. It's Winter's Fury, Winter's, you know, that one. And I think it comes something else when you pack a bunch of it. But in any case, that one has what I'm considering cryo rounds, because no one's actually ever called it that. You know, you're not going to call it freeze rounds, you're not going to call it ice rounds, because ice rounds, I actually looked up, they're just people that freeze dry, you know, ammo into shapes of, you know, ice and into the shape of ammo, and then does it, and because it doesn't have the weight, it doesn't produce the right velocity and all this other stuff, so you can't shoot it, it just doesn't really work. And there's no real name for it, because it's not mass-produced, it's not well-known, but I'm officially calling them cryo rounds, because incendiary means to burn, cryo means to freeze. So that is it. I'm just hoping you guys liked the video. If you ever just wanted to say, hey, I'm looking to get this challenge done, oh, look at this, boom, get 150 kills using explosives, and you didn't want to just switch to the frag grenade, and you didn't want to use the rocket launcher, well, here's a creative way to do it. People can use the VKM, now that you know, and people can Pack-a-Punch the Paladin. Both are box weapons, you will have to spin the box to get it, but there is another way to get it easier. If you guys didn't already know, there's things called talismans, which people don't really use because, I don't know, they're just in the background and no one really uses them. There is a way to ensure that you start off the round with an LMG in hand, which is an Epic Grand token, and it's going to be randomized, so you could start off the VKM. I don't think there is one for starting off with a sniper rifle. Pretty sure. I'm pretty good, darn good memory. And I don't think there's one. I have a submachine gun. This is for if you're starting to use the box, which might be easier because it's less rare. I mean, just if you want to psych someone out, hey, how do you spawn in with LMG? I can't do that, you know, that sort of thing. But yeah, I'm thinking LMG, AR, submachine gun, and then like box only weapon, I think is what it was. Let's see. Yeah, box only weapon and an SMG. So AR, SMG, LMG, and an LMG from the box. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, leave a like, comment below if you want to see anything in the future, have any ideas that you might want to have for me, collaborations, you know. Apologies. So yeah. If you enjoyed that video, smash that like button and be sure to subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.